Mercedes-AMG Interview Lounge.
Kelly Clarkson, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Thank you, sweet Jesus, it worked. We've been testing it all day. Kelly, how's it going? How are you doing?
I'm good. I just ran in. All our ranch here in Montana is under construction, so I had to run to another cabin to pee. This one doesn't have a bathroom.
So where'd you pee? Is there like a coffee can in there, or what'd you do?
No, there's an actual one. We've got a one-staller set up for everybody for right now. It's pretty great.
Well, you're like me. You're a Texas girl. You know how to use a men's urinal, so it should be no problem with you.
I'm a total Texas girl in the sense that I don't need a bathroom, but it's just really cold outside.
Yeah, when you grow up in Texas, you have to learn how to pee between parked cars. It's just a way of life. Anyway, hey, so Kelly, we love checking in with our friends to see how you're doing so far and what you're feeling, the good, bad, and the ugly. What's going on with you, Kelly?
The good is that we haven't had this much family time in forever. But the bad is, we haven't had this much family time in forever.
Don't tell him you said that.
No, I'm totally kidding. My husband's sitting here smiling. No, it's just we have 3 kids with us right now, and ranging from 4 years old to 13. So that's pretty nuts. And they all really love doing school and isolation, which is sarcasm, party of one. But yeah, it's really hard, man. Like I said, I will say we are very fortunate because we have a ranch, so we can at least go outside and, go around on our 4-wheelers or take walks. We're not trapped so much as I know a lot of my friends and family are in cities. So.
Right. No, it's true. It is. So Brandon's in there with you. Is that him who just flushed a toilet? Didn't you guys hear a toilet flush?
Yeah, something happened. It would not have been a toilet here, my friend. I had to drive to go find that one.
Okay. All right. I swear to God, someone just flushed a toilet, but that's just the magic of doing a Zoom interview.
I love it.
Anyway.
If there is a bathroom here and no one has told me, I'm pissed.
Well, okay. Well, actually, you're not pissed. That's the point. Well, so I know I turn on to watch your show, and some days I see you on the ranch and some days I don't. So as far as production of the TV show, like what are you seeing there? What are your thoughts?
Well, we actually, as a team, talked about it. It's just a weird time. All shows are doing different things. But we are going to bring fresh content every week. We're just going to do it via Montana and doing Zoom interviews, how y'all are doing one with me right now. And that can go, either way because of internet, so that's, been kind of fun. But as well as we're setting up for the lives for The Voice. So we're trying to navigate how that's going to work. And not only the lives, people don't realize we shoot the blinds coming up pretty soon too for the next season. So it's just, it's all of us in the entertainment world are just trying to figure out how to continually do our, or how to continue doing our jobs. But and also my show, we're actually, I don't think people have done this before, but we agreed that we'd all spend our summer vacation doing a summer session. So we're going to, because it's my first season, so we wanted a full season.
Right.
So we're actually going to bleed a little to the summer, and they're called like studio summer sessions. And it'll be, we're keeping distance and everything, and it'll be a little different than what I'm doing here in Montana. But, we're all just trying to navigate health and safety with our jobs. So.
We've had a really tough time just doing a radio show. I can't imagine how you're doing all of these other moving pieces. So we have technical glitches all the time. For you, what's been the toughest with the technical glitches? Where's it happening? And can we see it like you can hear ours?
Well, it's like, the thing is I am legit in the middle of nowhere in Montana. So it literally, and like every kid that lives in the vicinity of Montana, like they're all online during school. So it's just like a fight for bandwidth. It's really hard. And honestly, you just have to, like, I've gotten really down a few days because it's stressful. But I've just kind of learned to like lean in and just be like, okay, well, we'll have to reschedule that and we'll just do it when we can,
So Kelly, every single day, all we do is talk about everything we're snacking on, whether it's during the show or when the show's over, what we're going to eat. So my question is, what is Kelly Clarkson's snack of choice during the quarantine?
Dude, like, are you serious? Like, you do not, like, I would never put myself in the position to be in this close proximity to a kitchen all day. Like it's there's nothing to do except for your kitchen's right there. And I've never cooked so much in my life, and I suck at cooking. So my family's just had to eat it. But it's just, I mean, it's so hard. I told my friend, I was actually interviewing Anna and Justin Timberlake for the Trolls thing. And I was like, you guys, I started working out because I thought, okay, I have no excuse. I can do this in isolation. As soon as I started working out, I swear to God, as soon as my foot touched the treadmill, it like gave me some kind of hall pass to eat my entire kitchen. I don't know what's happening with that. I don't know what's happening with that. This is not good for me.
What are you doing about like your hair and your roots? Because I know like all women out there, our nails, our roots, our hair. I mean, it's like going to crap. Let's see.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I honestly, I know this sounds like a PC answer, but I mean, I first and foremost, I know there's a lot of people like hurting in several different areas. So my hair and nails is nothing, but I will say I'm very lucky. I'm not a vain person, like at all. Like I could actually use some vanity. Like so this is like the perfect scenario for me. I have nothing but tinted moisturizer on, and I curled my hair a bit. And that's really, this is the level of my talent as far as being a woman in a bathroom getting ready. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. You know what? We were talking earlier, Kelly, about how about 4 months ago, we had no idea. 3 months, maybe a month ago, we really, truly didn't have any idea life was going to turn into this. And of course, we're always trying to look for the silver lining in such a horrible, frightening time where people are putting their lives on the line to save lives and keep our country moving, the truckers and the farmers and everyone. So have you been doing some thinking about how your world and maybe everyone's world is going to change from here forward in a good way?
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this. People keep saying, what's the first thing you're going to do when you're done with isolation and, you know, the social distancing? And I mean, I will say it takes a lot to slow me down. I am not good at being still. I actually wrote a song called Be Still, just hoping it would maybe just like work if I wrote a song called that. But it's literally, I have a really hard time of just like enjoying life sometimes, and I go. And so the one thing that this has done for me personally is it really does slow you down, and you actually get to reflect on like your life and like what's happening. And, you know, kind of, I think, you know, as a society, that's not so bad. That's like a good thing. We do all work nonstop because that our competitors do, you know, in whatever field we're in. So we always feel like we have to do it. And, you know, I know this is all hard for us, like working from our homes or wherever we're at, but it has slowed us down a bit. And that's a good thing, I think.
Well, here's to letting us realize we need to continue this pace, even as things ramp up and the machine starts whirring again. Let's always remember these moments and how important how important it is. The universe is obviously trying to tell us a lot. Let's not stop. Let's not forget to stop and read it. You know. Hey, and another thing is, I know our friend Garrett was supposed to see you in Vegas in your residency show a couple of weeks ago, and you know, and I'm. You know, with tours going on, and this is for everyone in the music business, with tours being canceled and all of this happening, people tend to forget that it affects so many people. I mean, there are so many people involved in a tour, hundreds and hundreds of people, not even including all the companies that are also hired to be a part of it. So, I mean, there's a huge loss there. So we're looking forward to seeing you live, not only on your show again, but on a stage again. You must be anxious to do it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bummed about it. But honestly, like you pointed out something that's so true. Like I have a lot of friends in this industry that don't make what I make doing a show. You know what I'm saying? They're still like doing the groundwork. They're still, you know, coming up and they're hustling. And for all those artists, I mean, be it whatever kind of artist you are, those are jobs where you need people, like in order to make money. So, you know, that not only artists, but small businesses, like, this is definitely an economical crisis. But, you know, at the end of the day, the doctors are telling us like, you know, this is what we have to do to get through it. And so it's just one of those things where I keep going, why can't we all just stay in for 14 days? Just give me these things and then it'll be over. Like, you know, and it's like, because a lot of people, like I'm not suffering financially, like a lot of people are. And that's really scary because I come from the family that did suffer financially. And so it's just a really uncertain time. And, with uncertainty comes a lot of fear, I think. And so, a lot of us artists and DJs, writers, all of us, in the entertainment world are just trying to distract and bring a little bit of hope, and a little bit of distraction for everybody. But it's a really weird time, honestly.
Without doubt. But every time someone goes through a challenging time, especially if it's frightening, sometimes you forget there are other things going on other than mourning the loss of a friend or afraid for your life with a freaking pandemic going on. You got to stop down and realize what you're learning from this. And we're all learning very important lessons. But hey, look, I am so happy you spent time with us. Where will we're about to play your song here, by the way, which I love. Yeah. Where will we see you next? Are you doing any of these from home concerts anytime soon? Or are you planning on thinking about doing something?
Yeah, we're definitely doing a few things. So we're trying to, like I said, entertain as much as we can. I'm definitely doing the talk show. I'm doing The Voice. I'm doing songs for people here and there from home to kind of help promote money or any kind of help I can do with any organization to kind of shed a light to bring aid to that. But there's definitely several things happening. But for the most part, we're trying to keep the talk show a little fresh, and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with The Voice Lives, because that's interesting. So there's just a lot going on. And on top of that, like you said, I'm releasing a single. So yes, there will be singing.
Okay.
We're just trying to figure out how and where, because I'm in Montana.
Well, you know what? We got to play the single. We got to get that done. But I got to say, cool. It's a pleasure having you on our show and seeing you on our very first Zoom interview. And we lost our virginity to Kelly Clarkson.
Hey, you are welcome. It only goes down from here, folks. So.
Well, that's the point. Well, look, and keep in mind, through adversity, we learn so much and we become so much stronger. And that's what we're doing. All right, set up the song. I'm going to play it for everyone right now.
All right, y'all, this song is about loving instead of fearing, basically, and returning to who we should be. This is called I Dare You, and you can listen to it in 6 different languages. You're probably about to hear it in English, though.
Well, I hope we pushed the right button. Tell Brandon we said hi, and much love to you, Kelly. Looking forward to seeing you in happier days, okay? You take care and stay safe.
Ditto,
all right,
y'all.
here's
Y'all
Kelly
stay safe
Clarkson.
and healthy.
We will. Kelly Clarkson on Z100.
All right, bye, y'all.